Hello and welcome to another video from Mazda in Bookham. My name is Matthew, I am one of the salesmen here, and today I'm going to be giving you a video description of this lovely Mazda CX-5 Takumi Auto e-SKYACTIV-G. So this comes in a lovely jet black, parking sensors front and rear with a 360 camera, which you can normally locate the cameras underneath the mirrors. One design thing I like about this is how the front grille rolls into the lights. Really elegant. Beautiful polished alloys. And one thing I learned yesterday, which is a really cool thing, is when you look at the tyres, you just notice that the M badge points to the lock wheel up, which then also points to the bow fit. Small little things by Mazda. Now this is keyless entry as well, so you can just push the button on the door. Sorry, let me just zoom in. This is the camera I was telling you about underneath the mirror. So that gives you obviously when it comes to parking space, especially if you're not sure how to park straight, you can see the lines. Front and rear electric windows, automatic window mirror adjustments, so you can actually bring them in like so. Or you can push them out, or you can just leave it on auto, so when you lock the car they automatically fold in. Also electrical adjusted mirror. Electric memory seats as well, so you can set it for 2 people. Button for the parking sensors to turn off and on, as well as be able to push this button and view the rear camera like so, and that will be your 360. So as I said, you get sky view of it. So this is your traction control system, so if you want to turn it off you can do so. Lane departure warning, so if you're going over the white lines then obviously the system will warn you and obviously stops you from trying to go over those white lines. You also then have I-stop. So I-stop is when you're pulling up to a junction, for instance, and you've got your foot firmly on the brake, the engine will cut out for a very short period until obviously you then release off the brake to go, which it will instantly start. Now if I come to sit down in the vehicle, very well presented Nappa brown leather. These are obviously for the entertainment screen, so it isn't touchscreen, as you can see. Everything you need to do is from down here. So if I push the home button, it will bring me to the main menu of the screen, where you can obviously add in your telephone. You can add in your entertainment, so that would be like your DAB radio, FM, AM, as well as using your mobile. And as you can see, if you just look over to the right, you've also got Auto, Android and CarPlay. So this means that if your phone is compatible, you can even use Google Maps, Siri Maps, Waze from your phone, and it will come up on that screen there for you. Electric handbrake. So the way this works is if I release the handbrake, that is obviously when you want to come to a complete stop, so when you're parking up. But when you're driving, obviously you can push this button here, which will then connect in auto mode. So when you're pulling up to, say, traffic lights, you've got your foot firmly on the brake, you can then release off the brake, because then that automatically holds and will hold until you put your foot on to the throttle. Coming down the front here, this is your dual temperature control. So you can actually have 2 different temperatures on each side. Now, a nice little thing. So you've got heated seats if you like to have a warm bottom when it comes to the winter times. But in the summer times, you've even got cooling seats. Now this is a very, very cool thing, because, and I don't mean it just in my words there that it's very cool, but the way it works and how to keep it cool is it's not by blowing air, it actually sucks air, so you get that cooling effect. Heated steering wheel. Obviously stop start, all done through the button option there. So it's just a tap to start and a tap to stop, as long as you've got your foot on the brake. If you don't want the engine to start, you don't put your foot on the brake and you just tap it and the electrics turn on only. Coming to the steering wheel, you've got the options of the volume control, the change of music. That also works with obviously different FM radio stations or DAB, or even through your own music from your phone. Answer and hang up, as well as ask the car questions, so point of interest, or if you're on iPhone, then you can ask Siri a question like where's the nearest petrol station, etc. Then you've got the adaptive cruise control, so you can literally push this button here like that, and that, as you can see right here, initiates your cruise control. It also, if you can just make it out on the screen here, no, the camera won't let me do it, unfortunately. Oh, there you go. You can see it just in front of the top of the wheel of that S-Cross. You can see the it coming up there, so you've got the speedo that comes up there as well. Auto window wipers, so you can literally have it on quick mode, which is just like that. And if you push it down once, you're now in auto mode. So that means however fast the rain's falling depends on the speed of how they turn. Now, obviously coming back to the infotainment screen, it has got built-in sat-nav. Now, this doesn't give you live data of the sat-nav. It just obviously gives you a rough destination timing of how long it normally takes you to get to a certain destination. It can pick up road work sometimes because it works through the DAB system, but it won't pick up, you know, your average everyday traffic or if there's a crash or anything like that, unfortunately. Two more things to show you. Now, this is a obviously the mirror can darken itself, so if you've got a car coming up behind you, quite bright lights, it does do the auto dimming for you. Now, this car does also come with pan sunroof, so if I just click back like this, the roof beautifully opens. But you do also have the option of where you can just tilt it as well. So if I just push the button this time, then that just tilts up. And then to close it, you push it towards the car, which way you want to close, and then you have the option to pull that over as well, to block out any light if that was the case. Let me take you around the rest of the car now. So coming into the offside rear passenger, again that Nappa leather comes across the door there. Now, if you have children, this is a very cool feature to have. So if I pull this down, then depending on what specification you're looking to, if it's not this one, they also can have heated seats too. But if they've got electronic devices, you've even got 2 USB ports, which they'll be able to charge their devices. And cup holders, always important there as well. Now, the boot itself is power lifted. So you push of a button like so, and it gives you this lovely, massive open space boot, which you can have access to put the seats down just by pulling these 2 handles. So I can do the middle only, just like that. Beautiful, straight through. So if you're picking up your Christmas tree, that's where you're going to put it through to. Same with that one as well. Now this is obviously your parcel shelf. Now this does obviously come undone, which you can just pull on these 2 handles here and it rolls in. And if you wanted to remove this altogether, you would just push it in sideways like that, and then that would release for you. Touch of a button and the boot closes. You can also have access to do this from your keys too. Very important thing to mention there. So let me just put this seat back up, and that one's in. And we're on the near side rear passenger side, again with that lovely Nappa leather, electric rear window as well. A very beautiful, well presented car. Now we're coming to the near side front passenger seat. Most important thing, it does come with BOSE, or some people like to call it BOSE. Posh term, I would say. Again, electric adjustable seats. No memory seats on this one, unfortunately, so if you did have a short person in before, you would need to move it back. But I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to give myself, Matthew, Mark or Christian, the manager at this site, a call, in which we'll happily arrange you for a test drive, and look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.